Hello everybody, this is Tyler here once again from the Other Games channel, back with another DVD Blu-ray video, and we have another Doctor Who collection box set to showcase. This was the second season to be released in the Doctor Who collection range of, classic Who seasons being released on Blu-ray for the very first time. And we have Peter Davison's first season as the Fifth Doctor, season 19. A pretty underrated season in my opinion. I definitely really enjoy this one. Probably more so than most people. Obviously, the one big, great story of the season is Earthshock. And, there's some other good ones there that I like, Castrovalva, Visitation, Black Orchid, Kinda, stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, so I have the season 19 box set right here. Now, from a distance, it looks alright, but when I show it close up, you guys may notice, something particularly not so great about it. But anyways, let's take a look at the nice artwork. Well, some of you are going to be like, oh, what about this corner? Well, that's not going to be the worst part. But anyways, here's the front cover with lovely picture of Peter Davison, and we got all the villains on there. The Master, the Cyberman, we got a Pteroleptal from The Visitation. We have, I forgot his name. You could barely see him, but that's Monarch from Four to Doomsday. Anyways, Doctor Who logo, BBC Collection Season 19, 8 discs, rated 12. And now you guys can finally see the issue with my copy of this is that the J card's kind of scrunched up in a way, so that's really unfortunate. But that's as of now the only issue I've had with this. There was another issue, but I ended up fixing it later on. But you guys will see that when I talk about it. Anyways, here's the spine. Same content as the front, and then the very back right here. Build your own Doctor Who archive with this Ultimate Collector set. The Fifth Doctor's classic first season, all 26 episodes newly restored for Blu-ray, packed with bonus material. And these are the 7 stories featured in here: Castrovalva, Four to Doomsday, Kinda, The Visitation, Black Orchid, Earthshock, and Time Flight. With brand new special features including Peter Davison in Conversation, a candid 1-hour interview with the Fifth Doctor. 5 new making of documentaries for Castrovalva, Four to Doomsday, Black Orchid, Earthshock, and Time Flight. Behind the Sofa, classic clips viewed by Peter Davison, Sarah Sutton, Janet Fielding, Matthew Waterhouse, Mark Strickson, and Sophie Aldred. Immersive 5.1 surround sound mixes for Kinda and Earthshock. Exclusive extended episode of Black Orchid Part 1. Extensive studio recording tapes, raw studio footage from Castrovalva, Four to Doomsday, Earthshock, and Time Flight. Now, I saw the Castrovalva studio footage not too long ago, and it's in 3 parts. There's so much surviving studio footage from that story. It's crazy, and it's definitely. I won't say watch it in one marathon like I did, but just watch it part by part, and really interesting to see how they made the studio footage for that story. Anyway, optional updated special effects for Castrovalva and production archive material. Each disc also features extensive special features previously released on DVD, including the Time Crash mini-episode, making of documentaries, featurettes, optional CGI effects, audio commentaries, rare footage, production information, subtitles, isolated music scores, and much more. Starring Peter Davison as the Fifth Doctor, Janet Fielding as Tegan, Sarah Sutton as Nyssa, and Matthew Waterhouse as Adric. Alright, so that is all the information on the back. Now let's take this box set out of the J card right there. And here we have, as usual, a clean look at the Doctor Who collection artwork. And you can actually see some of the bad guys at the bottom, like the Monarch, like I mentioned earlier. You can actually properly see him. And on the back here, we have just a simple image of the TARDIS going through the time vortex. Don't think this is really I don't know if this is a reference to any particular story from season 19, but I guess this is meant to represent the intro for that season. Anyways, place this down, and let's look at the inside. Here we, of course, have the discs and the booklet right there, and we'll take a look at the booklet right now. And funny enough, this artwork right here of Peter Davison outside the TARDIS is from Four to Doomsday. We open that up, we have this glorious looking booklet artwork right here, and we have the inside of the season 19 TARDIS. There we go. Here's a look at the artwork. Here's the Doctor's companions and the Master, who made 2 appearances in this season. Show you the back afterwards. My bad. Anyways, nice little photo of Peter Davison right there. Let's see what that quote says. I loved it because it was a part I'd grown up watching. So yeah, I've seen interviews with Peter Davison, especially on disc 1 with Castrovalva, and he's pointed out that he was a big fan of the show. When he kind of first watched it back in the '60s, and what do you know? He's now part of the show's legacy. That's really cool. Doctor Who regenerated. Welcome to season 19. Little production behind the scenes section about the production of season 19. We have disc 1, which is Castrovelva, and all the contents on there. This artwork of the Fifth Doctor and Tegan right there. Disc 2, which is For the Doomsday. There we go, some nice new artwork. And oh, this is disc 3, Kinda. I realized that this season in particular doesn't have as many long pages when it comes to the info as the other sets do. Anyways, artwork with Tegan and Adric and that weird robot thing. And the snake itself. I do believe this is the one from the updated CGI effects they did, like, you know, on the DVD release. So that's included on the Blu-ray, so that's awesome. You know, alternative way to watch that story, I guess. Anyways, disc 4, Visitation. There's the Pteroleptal. Some artwork of Nyssa and one of the Pteroleptal's robot assistants. Not sure if they have an official name, but there we go. Some location footage. We got disc 5, Black Orchid. Some artwork of, you know, the two Nyssa and then the other character that was also played by Sarah Sutton, but it was not really Nyssa, just kind of looked like each other. And then, of course, the not really a villain per se, but like kind of the threat, I would say, in the story. I don't know what you would call him. Go see Black Orchid for yourself and find out. It's 2 parts. It's very simple to watch. Anyways, nice little photograph of everybody in their costumes in that story. Then we got disc 6, Earthshock, which, you know, probably what this season is worth getting for, just for that story itself. Definitely my favorite Cybermen story in all of Doctor Who. Right there. Some artwork of the Fifth Doctor and the Cybermen right there. I also just love the designs of the Cybermen from the 80s. Really cool. Disc 7, Time Flight. There we go. There's this guy who, you know, ends up being another character down the line, but we'll find out who that is. Behind the scenes photo of Peter Davison, Janet Fielding, and Sarah Sutton. And some more artwork. And then, of course, there's disc 8, which is the bonus material. This includes some additional extras. This is also where the Time Crash episode is included. So basically what Time Crash was, it was a mini episode of Modern Who, where they basically had the 5th Doctor meet the 10th Doctor. Anyways, nice little photograph of the 5th Doctor right there. Which is kind of funny, because later on down the line, David Tennant ended up marrying Peter Davison's daughter, who was also in Modern Who in one episode. The Doctor's, what was it? The Doctor's Daughter, I think was the name of the episode. Anyways, but we have the discs. Now, time to bring up the other points that I wanted to make about when I got this set. So I did get this on eBay, like a majority of my collection sets. The limited edition ones to be exact. Now, when I first got this, the disc tray, very similar to what happened with Season 2, was disconnected from the box, and I was pretty upset by that. I mean, I was already upset by the fact that the J card was kind of like, you know, in a not so great state, but like that was pretty bad as well. But thankfully this was able to fix. I super glue this back in, and, you know, to my knowledge, it works again, so that's great. Anyways, we have disc 1 here, Castrovelva, and then we have disc 2, which is For the Doomsday. Disc 3 is Kinda. Disc 4 is The Visitation. Disc 5 is Black Orchid, once again Nyssa and the other Sarah Sutton character, I don't remember her name. Disc 6 is Earthshock with Adric and a Cyberman. Disc 7 is Time Flight. Disc 8 is the bonus content, and if we take the final disc out, if I can do that. I realize a lot of these older collection sets are a lot more difficult to get the disc out of. This may take me a while. I'll probably just have to cut it to when I actually get this disc out. My apologies. Oh my god, come out. Alright, after finally so long, I actually got the disc out, and we have Peter Davison's face from the intro for his era. Right there, which was pretty much the same as the Season 18 intro with Tom Baker, but had Peter Davison's face in there instead. Anyways, so that was the, those are the discs for Season 19. the limited edition sets. Now, just like a majority of these older collection sets, there is a standard UK version of this available to get. If you don't really care about the fancy packaging and just want to get the content, then that's an option. But yeah, that was my video on the Collection Season 19 sets. It did not come in the best condition, despite the eBay seller not showing any images of it like looking damaged. Although, to my knowledge, it probably wasn't the seller's fault. I remember when this got delivered to my house, it was in a mailer instead of a box. Like, it was kind of in like a plastic wrap and not really a box. And that might have also been why this thing kind of came in rough condition. Maybe why the J card got ruined, but who knows. But I'm gonna have to live with it because this set has been out of print for a long time, and I don't know if the BBC has any plans on re-releasing this version of the set. I mean, they've re-released Season 12's limited edition copy multiple times. Why not the second one, you know? I don't know. But anyways, that's Season 19, the collection set. I still love it. I'm glad I got it, but like, man, I just wish, you know, it was handled better. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more Doctor Who collection sets and other videos coming up on the channel. I still got 2 other collection videos left to film. I got 22 and 23. And of course, Season 20 is on the way, so I already pre-ordered that, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to get delivered, which I'll probably get it a little bit later than most fans will, but that's because I'm American. Anyway, and then I still also need to get 17 and 24 in this style as well, but yeah, without further ado, that's about it for this video, and this is Tyler from the Other Games channel, signing out.